Welcome to my YouTube channel, Business and Finance with Shala. My name is Charlene Rofarenunama, and if it's your first time here on this channel, welcome. Please do subscribe to this channel because there is so much more that is coming on this channel that you do not want to miss out on. Please do like this video, please do share this video, and leave your comments down below. Now, today we are going to talk about how to pass the BA1 exam in CIMA. Now, I need you guys to get this. In every subject, in every module, you need to carry a specific mentality, which is going to help you to understand that specific subject, which is going to help you to answer all the questions correctly in an exam. Now, BA1 is the fundamentals of business economics. So it's predominantly economics. With economics, you need to understand that it is the study of human behavior in an economic setup or in a financial setup. So let us look at issues relating to supply and demand, right? So let's say the price of bread increases. Just ask yourself, how am I going to respond to that? Obviously, I'm going to buy less bread. And if you are in a situation where there's three different brands that offer bread or that sell bread, and one of them decides to increase their prices, how am I going to respond to that? Obviously, I'm going to start buying bread from the company that is offering the lowest price. So with economics, you have to think in a practical way. You have to put yourself in the exam scenario, in the situation, and ask yourself, okay, if this is to happen, how am I going to respond to that? For instance, let's say the government increases the interest rates. How am I going to respond to that? Obviously, I'm going to borrow less money or avoid borrowing or avoid taking any loans at all. And I would rather put my money in a savings account because that is going to earn more interest. So essentially in economics, you have to think in a practical way and ask yourself, or put yourself in that situation and ask yourself, okay, so how am I going to respond to those changes? Now, I am going to share with you a technique that I use to prepare for all of my exams. So when you are preparing for your BA1 exam, this is what you need to do, right? You need to read your study text 3 times. Now, the first time, read it as if you're reading a novel. Like, I don't know about you guys, but when I read a novel, I remember every single thing because I'm relaxed. I'm not under pressure. I'm not under the pressure of, I have to know this, I have to understand this. So if you read your study text the first time as if you're reading a novel, you will give yourself an opportunity to absorb all the information and it will be easier for you to remember. So the second time that you read your study text, you are reading with a purpose of understanding. And this is where you now need a highlighter because you're now highlighting every definition, you're now highlighting every concept that is being explained, all the necessary points, all the important points, and you will take your time to really break down what that definition is really saying, what is that principle or that concept really saying, and you'll be asking yourself, okay, this is what they're defining supply as. What does it actually mean? So the second time you'll be using a highlighter and breaking down every single concept. And then the third time that you read your study text, you are now reading with the intention of remembering everything that you studied initially, everything that you read initially, and everything that you broke down in order to understand initially. So that will definitely help you to remember and to understand and also to master every single thing. Now, the other technique that I use to prepare for the BA1 exam, I need you to understand this and I need you to be aware of this. So with economics, what they do in the exam is they give you, especially in multiple choice, they will state their question, right? And then in the multiple choice answers, they will give you answers that literally look like the same. So in the exam, you get confused and be like, but A and B are the same, but they're actually not the same. So in order for you to overcome that challenge is you need to know your stuff. You need to really know and understand your stuff, because if you do, it will be easier for you to eliminate the answers that you can clearly see that, okay, these two answers are similar, but this one is actually not correct. So you need to take your time and read every answer, every option, and eliminate the ones that are clearly, obviously not correct, and the ones that are a bit far-fetched or far off. And you can easily identify, if you know and you understand, you can easily identify that, okay, no, these are similar, but the first one is actually correct. Now, in order to pass BA1, you need to do a lot of practice. You need to practice how to answer questions, because that is the tricky part. So what you do is you take your exam kits and you go through all the questions 3 times. So the first time that you answer all the questions, right, just do it without timing yourself, because this is going to give you a realistic image of where you are in terms of your knowledge. Like, you will see, okay, I don't know that much, or okay, I think I'm okay. Maybe I need to work on this and work on that. So on the second attempt, also don't time yourself. Just answer all the questions from beginning to end and mark them, and go through every single question that you did not get correct and ask yourself, why did I not get this correct? What did I miss? Okay, what error did I make? So on the third attempt in your exam kit, this is where you time yourself and put yourself under exam conditions. So usually with objective tests, they give you 60 questions to answer under 1.5 hours. So I know in the study text, their questions are like number 1 and 2, like 100 and something, or 200. It's just continuous. So just mark with your pencil and just divide and say the first exam 1 to 60, the second exam 60 to 120, and time them under the exact time that you're given in the exam. Now, this approach is going to give you a realistic insight of how you're actually going to perform in the real exam. Okay, so please do make use of these techniques, because I have tried it out and it has helped me to pass my exams. And when you pass your exam, please come back to this video and let me know in the comments if these techniques actually helped you to pass your exam. And please let me know if you passed your exam. Please do share this video to people who need this information. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.